For the past couple of days, I have been seeing a lot of videos regarding Wuthering Waves and players discussing how they are going to be going free to play for the duration of their time in Wuthering Waves. While generally this is not an actual issue or really something to talk about, it's been quite annoying for me to see, and I'll explain why in a second. Wuthering Waves is like a really cool game. I'm really excited for it to come out. I'm excited for people to fall in love with the story, the combat, the art, the just the entire experience in general. The entirety of Wuthering Waves is well crafted, even at its closed beta test 2, and even before then, even during its initial reception. Although they needed time to cook, and they did indeed cook. Um, the game just was really impressive from start to not finish, but start to all the way up to what we've been seeing now. And I think that level of effort, the amount of change they put in, the dedication, the listening to the audience, I think all of that deserves praise and reward. And for that, they have Kuro Games has officially earned my dollars because they they haven't even released their game yet, and they've already shown me that they're willing to do what Genshin Impact wasn't willing to do when I spent money on Genshin Impact versus me not even being able to put a dime on Wuthering Waves yet, only because I don't know where I would go to invest into their company. I'm not sure if I have enough to do that anyway. But generally, when when I've been watching these videos, all of them talk about how if they spend money on the game, it'll ruin their experience, or they won't be able to enjoy it or share their experience with the audience, which is a valid reason to have. It's a valid take to have. But as someone who has played the most recent closed beta from a few months ago, or from last month, as someone who has done that, I can confidently say that spending money on the game will not adversely affect your experience. Um, it will enhance it, but that's also based on what type of player you are. For me, I want to, for example, I personally want to get Gian to a point of strength to where I can use him in solo content, um, like the hologram boss fights, because I really enjoyed his playstyle, and I never got to like actually play him during the closed beta test too, because unfortunately I got Encore instead of Gian with the free pools I was limited to. Um, but now that I can spin, I will definitely be going for Gian. Encore isn't a bad character by any means. In fact, she's a very fun character. But just so everyone knows that I would rather prefer Gian over Encore. But I say all this to say that I'm going pay to play for Wuthering Waves for a couple of reasons. One, I want this game to succeed. I want the investors, when they look at Kuro Games numbers for Wuthering Waves, when all the money they put into the advertisement, all the effort they put into remaking the game and the story and such, I want all of that to pay off. I see the labor of love they put into the game, and it's only at its inception state, and I want to help them grow, and I want to personally contribute by also getting the quid pro quo. Like, I get something by buying things from their virtual store, and they get money from me, and they can continue developing the game even further. I want this game to compete at a even level of Hoyoverse, because right now Honkai Star Rail is dominating in terms of quality. I've been looking at other gacha games just to give them a try, and although AFK Journey looks really fun, I haven't really been wanting to try it yet, just because of how much stuff is in Honkai Star Rail that I want to get done before I add another gacha game to the list. Solo leveling, or solo loading I should call it, has fallen far beneath what I think the standard is that has now been set, because it's just really that bad. So when I say I'm going to, spend money on Wuthering Waves, I want that to mean something. And what that means is I trust this company to use my dollars to continuously provide me a product I'll enjoy, and an experience I'll continue to enjoy. And the fact that they are capable of, doing more than what typical gacha game companies do. Like, I know they exist to make money, but they are performing their business in such a way where, yes, they exist to make money, but they also seem like they exist to make the customer experience worthwhile, and that is something I don't see a lot of in today's, market for the gacha games. So those are a couple of reasons why I personally will be a pay-to-play player. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to be wailing, spending ludicrous amounts of money like I did on Genshin Impact. No, I learned my lesson. But what I will do is spend some handful of dollars here to get a character or a few upgrade material packs, stuff that seems worthwhile. And I'll actually cover all the things that are worth buying for money efficiency wise. So once the game releases globally and we get to look at the store, I'll day one make a video for you guys so you understand which packs to buy if you're going to buy anything, and when you should start spending your money if you need a spending guide for the game. So all of those things I'll be able to do because I'll be spending money on the game. And another final point I wanted to make is a handful of the players that are saying that they are going free to play with all of these I'm going to be free to play for Wuthering Waves videos. A good handful of them don't even need to be free to play. Like, I understand people who have terrible spending habits. I understand people who have terrible self-control. But for certain people or content creators saying that they are going free to play, it's kind of weird because they don't have to at all. Like, they are living really comfortable lives and they don't have to force this free to play experience on them. The only thing free to play is going to do for you in Wuthering Waves is prevent you from getting everything immediately. Like, you'll eventually be able to get the characters and the weapons you want, but the only thing it's going to stop you from doing is just getting somewhere where you could have been 2 days ago. So being free to play isn't going to be that different from a pay to play experience. So that's also the last reason why I will be putting money into the game. I hope that my perspective shed some light on you guys' thoughts for the game. I'm curious to know though if you're going pay to play or free to play. Let me know in the comments, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.